What a game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome to Winston-Salem, North Carolina, home to the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Syracuse Orange, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Demon Deacons will boot it away to start the game. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So Syracuse's offense will go on the attack first. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the...
Breaks into the open. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
When you go on the road, man, oh man, do you love hearing the crowd. But more importantly, you love shutting the crowd up. There's no better feeling than coming out, getting that juice going, getting that confidence going, and getting that running game going right at them and gashing them right out the gates.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Makes the catch. Let's think a little bit about Syracuse. Now, they'd love to win this one today, secure that spot in the conference championship game, a remarkable achievement. They can't really think this one's in the bag yet.
No, they've just got to continue focusing on the task at hand. I think that's a big reason why they're in this position that they find themselves in. They take care of business each and every game, David. Some hardware to be won down the road potentially, but you got to win this one.
No doubt, and I think it's hard because you're starting to see the finish line now. Getting later in the season, knowing where you're ranked, what's at stake. Let's see how they handle the pressure.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Off play action on first down. Buys a little time. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. So now it's second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Catch in the middle. It's McNabb. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He wants to throw it again. Snags it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Orange. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
So the Wake Demon Deacons offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off in defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense. And if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
And the Demon Deacons now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on second down. Makes the grab. It's Allen. Good, solid tackle.
Well, they're running the curl route against zone coverage, so the quarterback knows he's going to have to put that one on his receiver. And you saw the velocity and the arm talent this guy has. That was a missile.
It's complete to the right. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Demon Deacons look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw on first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And I think early in the football game, man, you're figuring out the wind. I think he kind of underestimated that a little bit. Like, throws that football, the wind knocks it down a little bit. The defense takes advantage with some early momentum on that interception.
Pulls it in. It's Realest.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, getting that rhythm. Find that timing as your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
Syracuse might take a shot here on second and short. Got his man quickly. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run play action. Wide open downfield. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Syracuse.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Here's a heat. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Oh, he's got some space. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. The quick out. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And now on second down for this offense. Back to pass. Got a man. It's Davis. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. He'll sneak it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Demon Deacons come to the line with a new set of downs. Find some fresh air. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Guys, we're at the end of the quarter, and Syracuse has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Wants to go up top. Caught near the sticks. It's Allen. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Demon Deacs! And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead. They still have plenty of work to do.
Well, they do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half when you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first two drives, and they're back to work now. Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Got him downfield. And he's still running after the move. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They keep count of their number of explosive plays, and that last one has them set up 1st and 10 at the 19. Grabbed in the middle. It's McNabb. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Got the quick pass. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Wants to throw again. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
You got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Cuse. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Maryland is in trouble right now, and unless something changes, this is the type of day that can crush morale. They're trailing by 14 to Oregon. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Demon Deacons in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Takes the easy one to the back. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Demon Deacons with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Got out of trouble and throws. And they can't make the connection. Let's take a second here and talk Wake Forest. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week. Commitment from a 3-star defensive back, David, and when programs at this level, and the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The kick is on its way. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. That's caught. It's Barres. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now 1st down from the 37. He uncorks one deep. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got his man. There he goes. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Syracuse right back at it.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. He's got the back in the middle. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Syracuse has it in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way.
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Orange. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. To the air on first down. He makes the grab. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. The Demon Deacons with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Gives it on the option. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his target down the middle. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout. And man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. And the Demon Deacons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The Portland throw off the RPO. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Offense lining up quickly. Defense in press coverage. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Perez. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Sends it back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the tight end. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletions like that.
The Orange now facing a 3rd and short. Caught close to the marker. It's McNabb. Oh, sweet feet. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Fires to the middle. Finds a man on the right. Touchdown, Syracuse. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The give on the option. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got his man on the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. The Demon Deacons come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. And the Demon Deacons want to move quickly. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And they'll get to the line and spike it to stop the clock. The Demon Deacons come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And the Demon Deacons will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Off the play fake on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Perez. They pick up the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught. The offense will quickly use a timeout. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Here we go. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Going downfield for the big play. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Winston-Salem. What a fine performance we've seen. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at a Legacy Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Syracuse has it teed up, ready to kick off and start this second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Fires complete on the crosser. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Demon Deacons can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Fires firing to the right, complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's Allen. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Demon Deacons are moving quickly down the field. Zings it complete to the right. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Now on 2nd down. Quickly complete. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Demon Deacons come to the line with a new set of downs. Pulls it and fires to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Demon Deacons can really attack on this 2nd and short. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield on 1st down. The short hands, it's Realest. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Syracuse right back at it.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
To the ground with the back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet. Haven't sacked him. But this is just as good.
Trying to burn this defensive back. Got it inside the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Cuse.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Turning it on! Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. To the air on 1st down. Pressure coming. On target. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Demon Deacons with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Davis. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. On the move. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll move the tight end. Off play action. Looking to scramble. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Back to throw, it's Crispin. Here comes the heat. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And the Demon Deacons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. It'll be a draw. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. The Demon Deacons decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin them deep. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. We've come to the break, and it's Syracuse on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. They'll start this drive with a pass. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Perez. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
Man, he just continues to be on fire at the quarterback spot, continues to chew up yards. Over 100, over 200, over 300. Now we're over 450. Have yourself a day, young man.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Syracuse looked to be in dire straits to start this drive, but now they've got some room to operate. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Orange. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. That roughing call probably stems from frustration as this guy has cut them into pieces. So they'll get a fresh set of downs thanks to that roughing the passer penalty. It's 1st and 10. And he's wrestled to the ground.
And if I'm a QB, I'm calling my own number a lot, especially when it's successful like this. Continue to put me in good situations, continue to get positive chunks of yards. Yep, I'll keep that more.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. And the Demon Deacons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll pull it on the read. Runs through a tackle. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. It's complete on the right side. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Now on 2nd and goal. They'll try to pass their way in. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. He's a tough, crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. Goal line defense on 4th down, and they give him nothing, making the stop at the 2. The Orange with that goal line virtually on their heels, trying to find some room to operate. He's loose at the 15. He's loose. And what a huge play for this offense after that great run.
And you want to put a winning streak together like this team has? Run the football and create explosive plays. Nice job by the offense, showing the speed. How about the blocking up front? Everybody blocking, getting a hat on a hat, creating the explosive run.
Got it in the middle. It's Realest. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Well, that's going to make it a little tougher. It's 1st and 20. Looking to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Back to pass. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. You got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you take that shot, and you stop the clock. Now, it's a long shot, but you're letting teams hang around.
And I prefer to win. Like, I want to make sure that, you know, if I'm up, I'm going to run the football, but there's definitely...
Oh, he's got some space. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. On that last drive, 4th and goal didn't exactly work out. They really need to pay it off this time, Jesse.
And they were so anxious and eager to get back on the field. They know they left points on the board. They let that one get away from them. They look like they are pumped up and ready to go here, David.
And listen, it was a good drive, so you got to remember that. But they got to realize, I got to get points. When I get in those areas, I got to capitalize. And they wanted a touchdown last time. This drive, they can go make it happen.
Back to pass, it's Crispin. Rushes on him. And the Heat gets there. And they get it down at the 14-yard line. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. Here's the pressure. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. The Demon Deacons line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Past the 40. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
The clock is my friend. If I can do this late in the ball game with a lead and I can continue to run the football and they have no answers, well, then I'm going to walk away with a win. So, listen, I wouldn't change a thing. I'd keep pounding the football, keep running the clock.
On the direct snap, it's Realest. Bringing the heat. It'll fall incomplete. A little creativity on first down, but it doesn't work. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. Finds us back in the middle. This offense looking at a 3rd down after that last completion. They'll give it to the back. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.